So we got 4 days on the pilots. Otherwise, we're pretty good. We checked the store already. There's kind of nothing in there. Do we do a 1.5 skull recovery? The 1 skull came up bust, but the 1.5 could be alright. We could do a defend. Oh, it's VTOL factory. Capture base. The probably capture base, there might be turrets. If there is turrets, we're in bad doo-doo. The defend base is quite interesting. Takes a while, though. Let's give it a go. Give it a go. Same team as last time. We do have laser accuracy. I should put that on... Not you. I should put that on the Spectre. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Because that's a really big upgrade. And it only takes like 1 day. That's a big upgrade. I really should change these to normal mediums as well. How long would this take? 3 days. Change one to an ER clan? That may be a bit much. You got the heat, right? What's wrong with your commando? It's missing like an 1/8 of a ton. Because he's just maxed armor and all that lot. It's the game being a bit weird with it. I could use the clan. It's a bit awkward, but I could use the clan laser. It's a bit more. What if I go actually? Plenty of heat. That's a lot more firepower. I'm lift the queen. Bit late for that. I am trying to avoid that discussion. We've already had people like come in and the first thing they mention is the queen. Which is quite disrespectful, to be fair. But yeah, it's just the awkward tonnage number. Like, it's max armor, it's not really much we can do with it. But still works fine. We just need like more Endor, more Ferro, and we can fix it up. So it's 4 days. Okay, that's fine. As long as we get to do the defend. Hello, hey, Mechanical Frog. Is this a new run? This is a new run, yes. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I think if I address both, they lose Rebellious. Getting honest. Awesome stuff. Yeah, this run was started today. We're on week 9. So we've done, I think, 3 missions so far. Maybe 4. But it's super early game for sure. Mechanical Fuck 12, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wobble Brigade. So Darius just surprised me. He said the mission I just did would be a milk run. And it was. Imagine Darius giving you correct intel. What the fuck? Can I have your Darius? Yeah, let's go with that. I actually do prefer the Locust over the Swordsman, which is saying a lot because I hate the Locust. But that Swordsman was just taking too much damage. And his accuracy was appalling. Turn this light up. So it's getting like darker and darker. Oh, wrong one. Getting darker and darker. Two more vehicles, exciting set. That's awesome. We got one motor vehicle and we looted the other. On the first mission, we went against a motor vehicle and we actually managed to get all 5 salvage, luckily. I did one shot it with a hyper laser. So pretty good. Especially when I really work with lots of loop troop. But especially that one, that's a really good swordsman. Just the stock sucks. But the actual chassis itself, with all its hard points, is really good. It's got like 3 energy, 2 laser. What? 3 energy, 2 missile, 1 ballistic. 3 energy, 2 laser. What the fuck am I on about? A UAC 5 would be great for it, yeah. UAC 5 is exactly what we're looking for. Even a light AC5, actually. I take a light AC5 or a light AC10. I think those will also be good. Alright, I hope you guys like the sound of aircraft. I've got some aircraft for your aircraft. Right. Stimmy Lance is up here. That's a Hetzer. That's a Goblin? That's a Derby. And that is a Chameleon. I'm a bit worried about that Hetzer, because that could be AC-20. It's an Herbicopter! UAC 5s are the best UACs in the game. I think. In terms of like general all-round, like, you know, per ton heat damage, you know, like if you put it all together, I'm pretty sure UAC 5 are the best UACs in the game. They're all really good, don't get me wrong. But I do think UAC 5 really takes the cake in sort of being the best. Look at it. Is that the Kaliyama? Can't see what it is yet. If it's not activated, I can't see what it is. Right. I want these guys to move, because I want to keep my spawn protection. Oh, wait, you've moved. I didn't notice that. Oh, can you make it in 1 turn? I think he did. Yes. The Swiftwind is the only vehicle that can make it in 1 turn. I love getting the Swiftwind on defense missions. This requires you to go to 10s. Yeah, eventually you just have so much tonnage. You either bought a bunch of 5s, or you just up it to a 10. Yeah. Please don't be AC-20. Oh, it's LRM. Oh, that's actually bad, because that thing was going to be very useful. I mean, at least they're not shooting me. It's so loud. Buggy? That's the double... That's the heavy rifle, periphery rifle. Yeah, I think that's the double ballistic. Oh, you're stuck on the hill. Hide. Hide the best you can. If I shoot mortars, I clear the minefield. Is that a problem? Not my problem. If I can destabilize him, I can probably kill him. Yeah, there goes the mines, that's fine. They were already pretty much out of it. Manage your submarines out? For the most part, yes. I do agree. Oh, you're the trench bucket. The only thing you can really do is go over here. Nerfed absolutely everything about them. Yeah, they drop less mines per shot. The mines trigger less often. I think each mine does more damage, but you get less mines, less trigger chance. So it ends up like worse damage. And they no longer work on battle armor. There's also a thing on the skill tree that lets you ignore minefields. So certain enemies will just ignore them entirely. Granted, the player can also get that, but... yeah. Like, they're not unusable. They're just not good. Right? Like, they definitely still have their uses. But you don't put them, like, on every single learn bot anymore. You put them on, like, your backup. You're gonna go this way. Everywhere crutch out of early game. I don't know. I think early game you can kind of use whatever weapon you want. Okay, you can jump jet. That poor... well, they just lost their Skynet. More technical. You get your ass into that trees. Please destabilize. I'm hoping to destabilize it for next turn, not even for this turn. Getting really close. Yeah, okay. A single hit next turn, and that thing's in for a world of pain. Okay. Okay, decent missiles. It goes first. Yeah, I knew it. It only moved though, that's good. Ooh, that's not the one I thought it was. That is an AC-10. I think it just has a backup machine gun instead of a laser. Goblin. Large laser goblin. Yeah, I should be fine. $27 or $21. I'll take the 27. We also get the machine guns. Gonna do barely anything to it though. I really should put the UAV on the Locust if I'm gonna start using it. Or hopefully get a second UAV. Right, good lerms. Really good lerms. Oh, dropping a bomb. Really good hits there. Verby? Are you an AC-10 Kaliyama? Yes, you are. Oh, that's a Mermhetzer. Ooh, that changes things, because those things hurt. Okay, good rockets there. And it dropped a bomb on it. Yeah, the trap's kind of just stuck. Like, the trap can't do anything to these enemies. I guess just keep himself, like, in this tree line and wait for the reinforcements. There's not much it can do. I guess I could have made it stand still and shoot large guns, but... Right, Spectre, you're up. I don't want to jump onto rough terrain. That's really asking to die. Although jumping into a sensor lock would be really nice. Let's play it a bit safer. Okay, so we are gaining heat. Turn the pirate one off. Okay, we got the small laser. That's fine. So, friend, I believe this just has a C3 unit on it now. Oh, they gave it... Oh, yeah, they gave it sensor mines. This is such a cool little vehicle. Are we standing still? Let's do like a baby move. Oh, the problem is mortars destroy mines. Airburst doesn't. Let's do airburst. Buggy! Where is it? Where is the Swiftwind? Doesn't it have the... Yeah, it's got the Warthog model, right? Yeah. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. But that one's got the Warthog model. Where's Swiftwind? Where is he? Here. Oh, he's got the big ass radar dish. Yeah. Hiding inside the bushes. Okay, I want a mortar. Best accuracy. Go for them. Okay, could be worse. You're a Mars carrier? Talk about a shit weapon, by the way. The Mars, I think, is actually the worst weapon in the game. It's so heavy for what it is. Okay, let's try Infernos. I don't think Infernos destroy mines, but I genuinely do not remember. Actually, no, screw that. I'm actually going to go for you with these, because you're overheating already. They don't. Okay, I was right. That wasn't a lot of heat, but it is now on flames. What's on Mars? It's, It's kind of like a mortar version of missiles. Basically. Like, imagine mortars are to artillery, the Mars is to the arrow. I think is the best comparison I can give it. But they're just not good. Oh, almost. So I've still got like 2 rounds to kill these guys. Okay, laser's good. Get my locust in the background, chilling. You're bleeding out in 2, so you better do something. They can do fire at artillery range. Yeah, but it does like negative damage. Is the problem. And it's not even like they can crit anymore. Because you can't AoE crit. I have... Well, okay. I have fit it. I had the catapult that has 2 of them. And it was the most painful thing I'd ever used in my life. It does have internal ammo, which I guess is a good thing. You're just going to stay hidden, because there's no point in you fighting over here. This area is such a pain to fight on if you're not in a relatively quick mech. Oh wow, you actually got an angle. I put you here to get out the way. Deal a chameleon? I've actually got a chameleon in my my stream run. This is my YouTube run. On my stream run, I do have a chameleon. I'm just gonna shoot 1 rocket. I should fire 2 for the sake of making sure it dies. I'm feeling confident. I shouldn't have felt confident. Oh no, I've got it. The laser saved it, I think. I'm really scared about this Hetzer. MRMs would destroy this locust. We do have tandem. There's no one to really back up the locust. It's such a sleeper. What do you mean? Please hide. Do you mean like sleeper OP? Because I agree. The ammo for this is stored in 4 rocket 20s. It came with it, and I'm not against using it. I've got plenty of air burst. Go for it. That's the assault side torso gone. More than that, I think. No, the machine gun. Yeah, the machine guns are on the CT for this, which is why I remember that. I think I'd rather go for the Hetzer, because that is actually the correct angle for the Hetzer. I do need to make sure to re-steady myself at some point. Okay, we got it. Nice. Swiftwind is charging. Oh, man. Imagine. That would have been a hero. That would have been a proper hero play. Oh, I can't even check what's in it. Kind of a waste of rockets, but okay. I wonder if that was a CT kill. That was probably CT. But it could have been an engine kill. I doubt it though. Mortar carrier, just stay up here, just hope for the best. That's a 300 core loot. No, I think it got destroyed. Because if the CT blows up, the engine goes, even if you don't crit the engine. Right, so we've got one more turn until... Is it? Wait. Is it 7 or 6? Actually, no, it is next turn that to get reinforcements. Here we go. Alrighty. Double Irby. A 62 and an Irby Knight. I think that was a Hunchy. That a Hunchy? 1G, man. Archer 1A. Not seen that before. I think I've seen it before, but I have no idea what's on it. Ooh, my Locust needs to get out of there. Okay. This is the situation. Fine with me. Okay, you can rip through the Hunchy, no problem. You're gonna wait there for a second, though. So there's 6 buildings, 5 must survive. So we actually don't have many buildings engage this outbreak drive. I think that's a heavy rifle and a medium rifle in that thing. Don't be a head hit. Right, we're good. Are they gonna fire at all? AC2 PPC, okay. That's the Irby Knight, that's the other one. Okay, so let's go for the one that moved. That PPC is going to end up being probably an issue. Next turn, I will do a sensor lock. I do need to vigilance at some point now. What I could do next... Oh, it's a Kaliyama. Next turn, I could jump jet, vigilance, UAV, I think is the plan. Okay. That archer is going to be a problem. How tanky are these buildings? 300. Actually, they're pretty solid. So I don't need to worry about them keeling over too quick. What about small buildings? Oh, it's a direct attack. I didn't think they'd be able to see it. I didn't really think about it, to be fair. Okay. The thing is, what I'm hoping for is because these are primitive, they're probably going to spontaneously combust. Okay, the locust, you're just getting out of here. That's your goal for now. I need to put some, like, scouting stuff on this locust, because I doubt I'm ever going to fight with it. I think I'm just going to use it for, like, reconnaissance. I need to put, like, a C3 unit on it and stuff like that. That's fine. I don't like it, but it'll do. We needed a raven. True. That is very true. I do need a raven. Or an Owens. I'll also take an Owens. I prefer a raven. Okay. I think I'm just going to do 2 sets of rockets. I don't know how much armor that Irby has, the Hunchy has. It's primitive, so it's going to be... less than it should be. So 2 rockets should be enough, especially if I'm shooting it into the... into the hunch. Because all the ammo is in that hunch. 61%. Tell you what, do it. Don't jam on your first shot. Yes! We're fine. Hyper laser survived. Yes, we started with a hyper laser Quasimodo. C3. That C3 unit needs to go. Are you shooting bombs? Oh, sent. Okay, that's fine. Yes, minefield a building. What a genius idea. Go around, be back shortly. No problem. I will probably be done by then, set to her. So have a wonderful day. Cheers for coming in. Cheers for the gifted sub to Libby as well. I do really appreciate that. Trench bucket. Is 1 rocket going to be enough for that? Or is that being a bit too greedy? I'm basically relying on me critting ammo if I do that. Let's just get it off the field. Really tempting now. You're just out for the archer. It's not a flank, no. I wouldn't kill it. I'm going to go for the greed. I'm just going to shoot one. I'm relying on ammo crits. We didn't crit the ammo. We got rid of the guns. Which I guess is actually probably perfectly fine, actually. I'm amazed we didn't crit the ammo, though. It's lowered armor, but it's still a heavy. Okay, I'm gonna go for airburst. Airburst does more damage than normal mortars with this accuracy. Good stuff. Okay, you follow up. I probably should have hit it a bit more, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, good hits. That thing is royally messed up right now. There we go. You're ejecting this turn, though. Or you're dying this turn, should I say. There we go. That was the bleed. That got headshotted on turn 1. Oh, it's you again. Okay, right. Am I will? Oh, it's got rockets. I don't want to give it my back. I could do that in vigilance. There's a chance it could get my back, is what I'm worried about. Chem lasers are extremely strong. I am a huge fan of chem lasers. 5% chance to shut down. Is that worth it? I think it is. It, like, if I fail, I'm boned. But 5%? 1 in 20? This game makes it 100, but we're gonna go for it. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Ammo explosion. Game makes it 100. Yeah. 5% chance. Failed. Okay, unfortunate. That's why I don't usually take the 5% chances. It's not 5%. I fail probably 50% of the 5% chances. And that's not an exaggeration. That happens all the goddamn time. But we got the kill. You've got no weapons. The rockets are really gonna hurt. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, you've also got a flamer. Yeah, they're incendiary rockets and flamers. Okay, yeah, we're in a really bad situation. Okay. Yeah, all the VTOLs are focused over here as well. Okay, good stuff. But yeah, chemical lasers are definitely worth using. Eric, for sure. Especially, even more so in the early game. It just lets you bolt so much more firepower without having to just strap heat sinks out the wazoo. Because a lot of your early game issues isn't necessarily tonnage. It's heat. At least in my experience. So large chem lasers really help with that. I don't like showing my Mac to the airbase, but I need to get something else over here. Well. Be gentle. Ooh, went for the building. Fine with me. You're definitely not going for the building, though. I mean, to us, I'd even use them late game. Like, I think large chems in particular are absolutely insane. Mediums and smalls, not so much. I don't even know if small chems even exist. I typically just use large chems. I don't typically use medium either, but... When does early game RT stop being early? When all your mechs have XLs or lights. In my opinion. Like, there's no clear-cut definition. To me, is when all your mechs have tonnage-saving equipment. For the most part. I would say that's when you're kind of breaching into the mid-game. I'm going to shoot the tandems. I might get super lucky and crit the ammo. Got propulsion. But I wouldn't worry about the definition of early game or late game. Depends per person. Most people don't even get to the late game of Roguetech, to be fair. Like I don't enjoy the late game of Roguetech. I'll usually restart before reaching the late game. Because I personally think the late game is the worst bit of the game. By an absolute landslide. But, I don't know, that's personal opinion. I much prefer the early and mid game. Super heavies are like raid boss endgame, yeah. I actually like super heavies, is the thing though. Because all late game is literally as soon as you reach the sort of 80 ton, 100 ton bracket and you actually have equipment for it. Oh no, assaults are fine. I'm fine running tons of assaults and things like that. They're fun. The issue with Roguetech is the entire game is played in the corner of the map. You just strap artillery to everything or indirect lerms and start shooting. Okay, could have been worse, but still bad. God, I can't hit you. That's annoying. Okay, I need to get rid of this guy then. Only a 48. I don't like that. As long as I don't go over red, I should be fine. Okay, Misty Hyper crit. That's annoying. Okay, so we can't use the Hyper anymore. Well, I caught them out on it before, Libby. There's an item in one of the VTOLs that gave it minus 20 tons. Which I thought was quite funny. So they could basically cheat more in. Oh, this is really bad. I can't really save that. I guess I can try and make them shoot the mortar carrier instead, but I don't think they'll do it. I'm worried about this thing being too close. Yeah, I'm hitting my trap there. I'm hoping I go before them, but I don't think I will. I think my Treb is going to get slammed in the back really hard. Yeah. The RT devs... I know, I've gone through my opinions on them quite a lot. I'm not going to go through them again, basically. Some are really good, some not so much. Overall, I think they've done more bad things in the last year than good things, but that's personal opinion. I would say the game 1 year ago was better than the game now. But the last month or so, the patches have been good, so they're going back up. Like, the artillery patch was really good. Dreadnought, I don't know the name of the patches. The last good patch they did was the only good patch they've done is the artillery. Vehicles were like 3 years ago. Vehicles are really good. Especially I think the quirk patches are really good as well. The best time for Roguetech is when the injury system was being fleshed out. That is by far when I had the most fun playing Roguetech. It still had its problems. Yeah, the vehicle patch came out a long... Like, that was before COVID. That was way before COVID as well. If I go there, I'm going to get meleeed by the hunch. Oh, wait, actually, you're the one actually won the hit, so that's fine. Am I really doing one evasion? I'm going to have to. Oh no, Libby, they have started making the changelog. They started like 12 mini patches ago. They started making a changelog. And it's actually a good changelog. I will give them credit. It's actually a not terrible changelog. So whoever's writing it, full credit to them. I'm kind of curious who is writing it. I would like to know, because I want to give full credit to whoever that is, because it's actually very well organized. Only took them a day, yeah, like it took them long enough, but hey, they did it. Okay, large chem's good. Oh, we actually got some really good hits there. Bare minimum. Oh no, it's well organized. I like it. Melee with a clan mech. Missed, honestly. Pretty on par. Oh, they actually hot. Wow. Oh yeah, they can swap all that stuff now. They can actually swap between hot lord and stuff like that. That's horrifying. That's really cool. But yeah, the issue with the last like year is they focused. Wait, did I not cool down? Oh wow, that heat is actually nuts. Right, because yeah, Inferno. Kind of like what Libby said. Their idea of balancing is non-existent. And when they have tried to balance, they've only made it worse. Which has not been that great. I'm trying to think of an example. I just had an example and it's gone from my head. Actually, a good example is the artillery patch. Because he just nerfed artillery, right? Yeah, I was trying to think of an example. So, the recent patch, the artillery patch, the AI past 4 skull missions do not suffer from tub thumping. Tub thumping is when you so say you shoot an artillery and you didn't brace the turn before, you have a chance to fall over. Right? There's a lot of things that equate to it. What weapon you're using, the weight of your mech, if you have like certain equipment equipped. There's a lot of stuff. You have to brace the turn prior to shoot with no penalty. Yeah, you know what it is. AI past 4 skull have a 0% chance to fall over. Regardless, pretty much regardless of the weapon they're shooting. There is only like 1 weapon in the game, which I think is long-term artillery. If they shoot that after 4 skull, they cannot fall over. The AI has a... Yeah, basically. That is entirely the Roguetech balance method. Give the AI cheats. I can give you a bunch more. The AIs always have sensors unless ECM is in play. They always have night vision. They don't suffer from recoil. They have a... Let me have a look. I can show you this one as well. So say you were to target a vehicle. These are your default chance to hit that location. Okay, this is not true. That shouldn't be 54. Maybe because it's an indirect shot, it's different. But what it normally is 35, 27, 27, 8. Something roughly around those numbers. I'm pretty sure those are the numbers, with like a little bit of decimal. So it's 35, 27, 27, 8. The enemy's one is 45, 25, 25, 5. Roughly. Because they use the old offensive push system. Which is why, when enemies target your vehicles, they always get slammed extremely accurately where they're aiming at. like my vehicle right here. But if you're to aim at an enemy, you've only got a 1 in 3 chance to actually hit the side you're aiming for. That's another AI buff there. Like they've basically continuously stacked up AI buffs, and it's reached a point where it's kind of got out of hand. And the only reason the AI buffs are kind of I shouldn't have shot those, that's my bad. Pretty much the only reason why they're having to do such stupid patches is the online map. The online map, in my opinion, is the worst thing that has been added to Roguetech. Okay. That heat is... I gotta be careful because this thing can explode. But yeah, there's a lot of like hidden AI buffs that are really bad. We're going back one crashed in bed. Honestly, that was... I actually agree with the... what's wrong with the online map? It's added a competitive environment to a single-player game. So the online map is the sole reason they have had to start balancing. Before, balance didn't matter. It's a single-player game. Nobody got hurt. Nobody cared. If a weapon was too OP, you just didn't use it. Now, there is a competition involved. So player mentality has changed. So they've now having to balance a single player game. And that mod team cannot balance. Which is causing the problem. The online map was a great idea, done by the wrong people. I think they are amazing modders, and I appreciate their work massively. But they are not the people to make the online map. They don't have the capabilities to balance it. Because it's a competitive match. Online map is factions of people invading each other. So, because it is a competition, there will always be a meta. The meta until now was 5 artillery mechs sat in the corner of a map shooting nukes. Or lambs with artillery shooting nukes. And to some degree, that is actually still the meta. Just not as potent. And people just basically speedrun the missions using these strats to take over planets with the online map. Which is why they started adding tub thumping, because they wanted to get rid of it. They nerfed Hanger Queens, which was the other method. That's the only reason they changed how community strength works. Sorry, company strength works. Was because of Hanger Queens, which is basically a super expensive mech that you would never actually use, but raised your difficulty of a mission. I've got a higher chance to kill it with that, so let's go with it. Oh. I should probably finish you off. I'm quite surprised you're still going. But yeah, it's just because the online map is a competitive environment. The moment something becomes competitive, it has to be balanced. And they bit off more than they can chew. Nah, they kind of do need to. But I do think that they're just not capable of it. it's not in their skill set, in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. I've got nothing directly against the devs apart from one of them. One of them I don't like, but that's a personal opinion. Overall, I think the devs are doing a fantastic job overall. I just think that the online map was just a big mistake. Why do you play RT when there's a lot of bitterness towards the game? Because it's a fun mod. I don't have bitterness towards the game. I have an opinion on it. The reason I have such an opinion is because I love the mod. If I didn't care about the mod, I wouldn't have this opinion. It's not like I hate the mod. Like I said, I just don't play the late game. The early to mid game's great. I love it to bits. But I've streamed it for a year and a half. Well, year and a quarter. And the thing is, the reason why I'm rude about it, which is why you're probably thinking I have bitterness. The reason I'm rude about it, because if you're polite about something, nothing gets done. If you tell someone to be like, could you please quiet down a bit, you're being a bit loud, they're going to keep talking. If you tell someone to shut the fuck up, they're going to listen. Right? So don't sugarcoat stuff. If it's something you want changed, don't sugarcoat it. You can be polite about it, sure. I'd probably be politer than me. But yeah, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat my opinion. How the world works. That's my opinion, how the world works. Right, where was I anyway? That was a big ass tangent. Locust. Can I get like 4 evasion with you with a move? I mean, there are also other mods, like, and here's the big difference as well, is, like, BattleTech Advanced, let's say, which is made by Bloody Doves. Bloody Doves is an awesome person. I actually, I actually wasn't a big fan of Bloody Doves when I first interacted with him. The more I interacted with him, the more I liked him. I think he's a really cool person. He's just very passionate, so he can be a little bit standoffish. That's fine though, once you look past that and you realise he's actually an awesome individual. He's standoffish because he's asked the same question 4 million times a day. So I actually entirely agree with him. But he takes criticism. He's also willing to call you an idiot if he disagrees, which is perfectly fine. Differing opinions is fine. There's no way in hell I'm cooling off, is there? Okay, right. You move there. Vigilance and brace. I'm really worried about that ammo. Don't shoot that towards me, thank God. Yeah, like the mod's fine, it's just balancing is out of whack. It is what it is. That's not enough. Unless he ejects? No. Oh, it hit his leg. Oh no, I hit his side torso. That was already open. That's what it hit. The problem is, I want to mortar this, but I don't want to friendly fire. But at the same time, that's like a guaranteed kill. I'm gonna have to go with it. That looks like a kill. I saw like 6 red numbers. Nope, we opened up somewhere else. Damn it! 1 health. Oh, Treb's active. Do I want to go for a shot? We're no longer affected by chemicals. I'm a bit worried about being charged. I should probably cool off. As much as I would like to shoot, I should have went backwards. Oh yeah, because vigilance gives me initiative. How far in the career are you? This is the start of the career. This is the first stream of this run. This is the run that will be going up on YouTube as well. My other career, which I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm a little bit further in. Not too much. I did fresh runs quite recently. But yeah, this is like the 5th mission of this run. 5th mission sounds about right. You're hiding in the corner. It won't be able to destroy a building, so that's actually fine. But destroy... Okay, unsteady. That's actually massive, because he can no longer charge me. I was really worried about being charged, which I think is probably what it was planning. But getting hit by that actually stopped it. Mortars. Do I want a friendly fire again? I'm a bit worried about your leg, but I think we should be okay. There we go. Did any of that friendly fire? No, actually it looked pretty safe. We have here. Oh, I could airburst you down. That actually might one-shot it, so I'm going to take it. That's the last of the airburst as well. 6 evasion. Okay. Nice. Okay, nice chip damage, actually. Mostly on front and side. I just want to make sure I kill everything that I might want to loot. I've got 2 rounds left, basically. Ah, I've still got a few guys left. 3 rounds. So we destroyed the vehicle. It's just you. Side torso is open, so the machine guns will actually be pretty good here. I just want to make sure I'm not too close, because there is a chance of a core explosion, and the movement is bugging up. Okay, maybe should have went a little bit closer, but we'll give it a try. Panicked, not quite enough. Who's left? Yeah, so it's just these 4. Okay, that's fine. Airbait, Karnov, Hunchback, and whatever that vehicle is. I can't remember his name. Oh, they're actually kind of chipping through that thing. 90 health. I think you'll be fine. I could jump for a shot. That's probably worth it. Okay, jump jets kind of growing on me. The game says I'll overheat. I don't want to risk it. Oh, we low or meltdown. That's why I stayed away. Primitive engines love to explode. That's another terrible thing they added, but... Have you ever read the rulebook? I think they did originally. Like 2 years ago. Right. Oh, you got 1 health. Okay, Mortis should be able to kill that off, actually. I didn't realize that was so close to being dead. Interesting. How's the new run? Going pretty well, actually. Really good start. Really good start to the run. How are you doing, Aguilas? I hope you're doing well. We've got a very interesting set of starting mechs. I don't think I've got much. Yeah, it's not really gone anywhere, but the starting mechs are very cool. Like we're starting with a hyper laser. Ready for a slow weekend. Ooh. You say starter mechs. Pretty good. For an Aurigan start, this is insane. I did a primitive start, and I got probably the highest tech start I've ever had. Outside of Clan. Need more light engines. Yeah, you do go through them. No, I only started with 1 mortar carrier. I found the bigger one in the first mission. And I somehow managed to get all 5 parts for it. But technically, I only started with 1. Technically. So it was my first time. I was shocked how insanely difficult it is compared to vanilla. It is definitely a big learning curve, for sure. Gazra. Definitely a big learning curve. Vanilla as well. Nah, I won't call it a mobile game, but... my recommendation as someone that has a lot of player time and pretty much all of it streamed. Don't rush learning mechanics. What I mean by that is every single run. Okay, well, do some runs first. You know, like mess about with it, have some fun. If you really want to learn the game, every run focus on learning 1 mechanic. Either like spend a run learning how heat works, you know, use a lot of flamers, use a, you know, use the wacky heat sinks, you know, do weird stuff like that. If you want to, like, do a run to learn how stealth systems work, like, don't try to do everything in one go, is basically what I'm recommending. Spread stuff out, do it over multiple runs. You'll understand a lot more if you do want to learn it to, like, a large degree. And always feel free to ask questions, honestly. Don't ask Albatrons that. Nah. Always ask questions, but you may not always get the answer you're expecting, because a lot of it is just because, basically. Okay, so you're actually completely busted right now. I would like to kill this Herbie mech, because this has a lot of insane equipment on it, but I can't get over there in time. So I have to rely on allies to kill it. Better as fuck on this, but best guidance skills, just not try to understand everything first. But you will have more fun just playing the game for fun. I think I agree. I kind of wish I could have more Roguetech innocence, but I've kind of learnt too much about the mod. Yeah. I do agree. I think that is the best way to play it for sure. So radiation lingers for 2 turns. That's interesting. Although it does slightly make you pull your hair out when you know an item is really strong and you see someone to skip over it. Ooh. That's painful. That's painful. It looks like we're probably not going to be able to kill this in time, which is quite unfortunate. Because this probably has the best loot out of everything we've fought in this mission. It is an XL though. I think it's an XL. So I guess there is a chance. Really? Now you drop the mines? How about your Irish spoon? Not wrong. Oh, I got 60% reduction. Jeez. Yes, that is Duncan Fisher. That is in-game character for Roguetech. I managed to roll him at the start of the run. Yeah, that is Duncan. I'm going to turn on voices the next stream. I left them off for the something else I was trying to do that required me to turn them off. But he does have like special voice lines and stuff as well. "60% reduction." That's a Gears of War buggy. I've still been thinking of giving Gears of War another try. But I just don't know if I want to. I just hate being on a timer. But the game looks really good. There we go, mission complete. Wasn't able to kill it, which is unfortunate. We got everything else though. I think what there was. Was there anything interesting? There was a couple of cool vehicles. $412k. Yeah, that trap got really messed up. That was an unfortunate 5%, but we all know it's not actually 5%, so it's fine. 1 point chameleon, we blew it up. Headset MRM. 4 survived. Alright, Ledger, you're on pace. That is the problem. MRMs, we're taking those. Pharaoh is tempting. I think I'll take the Pharaoh. The Shaft is pretty cool, but I don't really care too much. Yeah, honestly, I think I just go for that. The rest of it's kind of... Oh, Listen Kill's nice. We'll go with this. We got the Archer, we got the Hunchback, we got some Hetzer, we got the Chameleon. 2 large armor engines. Didn't get the ammo. Beagle. Because we've got the UAV, the Beagle's not as important. Slow rate, but Halo. True, actually. Yeah, on the Locker's going pretty good. That's actually very true. However, with that, I think it's time to find someone to raid. Have a look. You're an EOR addict. True. Anyone interesting? Later again. Catch you later a little bit. Let's go over to Fiat. Fiat's an awesome person. He's also playing Roguetech. So let's go and check him out. Like our 25k, not bad. But it's raid out. I'm slightly gone over on time, but that's fine. 15 days on the Treb. That is tomorrow's job. Well, next time's job, should I say. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again for the crash I had. I'm going to try and solve that issue off stream. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Hope you all enjoyed. And this run will be continuing next Friday. However, I do also play Tuesday and Thursday. Normally, will be BattleTech. There's a slim chance it might be something else, but it's normally BattleTech. So if you're interested in BattleTech, I'll catch you guys then.